Let me let me start recording immediately.
No. I think we
No,
should
too
wait
late. Too late.
until.
I have.
I think we should wait until Bubby can be here. We should do this on like Sunday.
No, he said he has ear cancer.
Well, I mean, do you think he'll be able to do it on Sunday or Saturday?
No, he'll probably still have ear cancer.
Well, okay.
So,
Okay.
what was I gonna? Oh, this is gonna be a throw.
What is it?
The laser lens is very sensitive and subject to interference from dust or dirt or smoke or pollutants or moisture,
What?
and a
What
dirty
is it?
one can inaccurately read CDs, making for false starts, inaudible passages, digital skipping, speed changes, and journal distortion. The lens cleaner has a cleaning brush that automatically aligns with the lens when the disc spins to remove residue and particles. When I put the talking head CD back in, it plays smooth. I retrieved a copy of USA Today from... I lost my part. That lies in front of my door in the hallway and bring it with me to the kitchen, where I take 2 Advil, a multivitamin, and a potassium tablet,
Okay.
washing them down with a large bottle of Vivian water since the maid, an elderly Chinese woman, forgot to turn the dishwasher on when she left yesterday.
I was actually
And
just
then I
reading
have
that
to pour
today. I found a really good
grapefruit
passage
lemon
today.
juice into a St. Remy wine glass I got from Baccarat. That's a long sentence.
I was actually just reading that today.
Yeah, I read
I
some
found
of it
some
today.
good new passages. I found some good passages.
I finally got done with the first chapter, so I got to the second chapter. I'm like, oh, I should read this again. We're almost done with it.
With the part where he's describing his
for the part describing his morning. We're honestly almost done with it. There's like a full page left.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
No,
I meant to.
I had nothing else to
Since
say.
pornography seems out of the question, I browsed through light comedy and, feeling ripped off, settled for a Woody Allen movie, but I'm still not satisfied. I want something else. I pass through the rock musical section, nothing. Then find myself in horror comedy, ditto. And suddenly I'm seized by a minor anxiety attack. There are too many fucking movies to choose from. I dock behind a promotional cardboard display for the new Dan Aykroyd comedy and take two 5-milligram Valiums, washing them down with Diet Pepsi. Then, almost by rote, as if I've been programmed, I reach for Body Double, a movie I've rented 37 times, and walk up to the counter, where I wait for 20 minutes to be checked out by a dumpy girl, 5 pounds overweight, dry, frizzy hair. She's actually wearing a baggy, nondescript sweater, definitely not designer, probably to hide the fact that she has no tits. And even though she has nice thighs, so fucking what? Finally, it's my turn. I hand her the empty boxes.
Amazing.
Did I ever tell you that I want to wear a big yellow smiley face mask and then put on the CD version of Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy, and then take a girl and a dog, a collie, a chow, a Shar-Pei, it doesn't really matter, and then hook up this transfusion, this IV set, and switch their blood, pump the dog's blood into the hard body and vice versa? Did I ever tell you this?
Not till now, sir. Welcome to the edition where we read passages from American Psycho and get copyright struck down.
We're not going to get copyright striked. Come on, be real.
Well,
come on, we're not going to get copyright striked for this.
Permission.
Do you think that like Google's whatever algorithm is going to be accustomed to just scanning the entire dialogue to find
they scan the entire dialogue and they see it aligns perfectly with American Psycho and they're gonna take us down.
I doubt it.
Well, you'll see, sir.
I doubt it.
When my channel is terminated.
Your channel is terminated with all
my channel is terminated and all these videos and all my past videos and all of my memories from 8th grade and beyond are gone.
Yeah. Well,
it's
I hope that when the world comes to an end, I can breathe a sigh of relief because there will be so much to look forward to. Am I right?
But there will be nothing to look forward to because
there will be lots to look forward. There will be lots to look forward to because you can have a new beginning. The joy, what is it? The fate of destruction is also the joy of rebirth.
Okay. You do you.
Our last video has 8 views.
I know, it's amazing. I'm so I told one of my friends at school today about I mentioned the podcast, I forget. Oh, I mentioned Bubby. I was like, yeah, we were talking about robot voices because there's this really weird book that one of the girls had about disciplining children, and one of the suggestions was to use different voices in terms of what you want them to do, like, yeah, that's gonna make them take you seriously. It was
What do you mean, like for the characters, like for we have Crazy Frog type
no,
saying a
no, no,
certain
no, no.
voice?
I'm talking about I switched into reality here,
Oh, okay.
and they talked about different voices, and one was like a robot voice. And I was like, yeah, I have someone in my podcast who has a voice like that, and he's scary. And she was like, oh, you have a podcast? It's time to make 17 different alternate accounts and then view all of them 100 times. I'm like, please stop, because she's the same friend who keeps going onto my one fanfiction story and reading it every day, or like, at least viewing it every day, so I get one extra view in the morning.
Who was it?
Her name's CJ.
But you should link them all to our podcast. Tell all your friends about this podcast. Tell them about the wiki as well.
I might.
You
I've
might.
told her, kind of.
You have to.
Yeah, I've already brought her attention to it, so.
Be like, brah. Actually,
there's been. I think it's already been concluded, but we did have another straw poll.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That was the Crazy Frog straw poll. Let me pull it up. I
Yeah,
believe
hell yeah.
the question was.
Yeah, Crazy Frog's in the narrative already.
Yeah, will Crazy Frog be in the narrative? I believe I was the only person who voted no.
Yeah.
But let me look again, see if anyone.
No, it's the same. Nobody knew his voted.
Well, let me look. Yeah, you're right. 4 said yes, and 1 said no. There were 4 votes. I read that wrong. 3 of them said yay, and 1 of them, me, said nay. So therefore, Crazy Frog, by popular vote, is in the narrative.
Weaseled his way into our
really
podcast.
just the 3 of us, and then like Carter. I think he voted.
He used any tactic he could to get into our podcast. That Crazy Frog. He was dying to get in.
I doubt it.
I've never actually listened to Crazy Frog.
I have on unfortunate occasions when my.
Yeah, because he just remixes terrible. I don't think, is he a 2000s kid thing? Is he for 2000s?
Yeah.
He is.
Yes.
I thought he was more for like people born in the 1990s.
No, I remember Crazy Frog from my youth. I just never knew like he had a name.
Oh.
I don't even remember the image of it. I remember the song. I don't know where I heard the song before.
Well, the songs. I mean, Crazy Frog in general is pretty ubiquitous.
I guess. It's like that and the Gummy Bear, which you've already taken the liberty of adding to the.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You should get a better. You should get a better co-host, one who respects your domain.
I can't get anyone else on this podcast. You trust me? I would. No, I wouldn't. I actually.
Okay. It seems like Crazy Frog is no longer active. He went on hiatus. He's on indefinite hiatus.
Well, thank God. I'll just come back.
His years were active. His years active from 2003 to 2012.
You know how Rebecca Black made a sequel called Saturday?
I didn't know that, and I wasn't familiar with this.
Well, she did. He's gonna like rise back from the dead like that. With maybe
but
like
what?
a cover
Does he have? I mean, does he have any original songs? Because he just like recorded whatever techno versions of like "Who Let the Dogs Out" and XLF and all these other popular songs.
Yeah, he's probably gonna come back with like Despacito.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Or yeah, Shape of You, or that song that goes "You So Precious" when you smile.
Don't know that one.
Oh, it's a meme. Memes, everyone.
Okay, commercial controversies.
What?
No,
we don't have any sponsors yet. I'm not doing commercials for anyone until I get money for it.
In February 2005, viewers submitted a number of complaints to the United Kingdom's Advertising Standards Authority regarding Jamster's advertising campaign, complaining that Crazy Frog appeared to have a visible penis and scrotum.
Oh my God.
That's why would they feel the need to give him is this like?
Because it's funny.
Why? But is it funny? Because I mean, he's like
it's disgusting.
I mean, why would they give him I mean, I guess I appreciate that they did, or else we wouldn't have all this comedy gold. He probably would not have had as enduring a legacy if they had not given him that penis.
I mean, he does it in like the music video.
He doesn't?
I don't think so.
I feel like Crazy Frog in general is very inconsistent because half the time he has the penis, other time they neglect to give him, the penis. So
Well,
I don't know who to trust. Just saying.
maybe he can detract it
Like
and
maybe
yeah, maybe he can like
yeah.
pull it out at will.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's there, sometimes it's not. It's just how he's feeling.
Detachable penis. That's a
There we
song.
go.
I'm not just saying that in a sing-song voice. That's an actual song.
Oh,
I'm not just saying that,
that's lovely. Meanwhile, Bubby has, in the midst of his ear cancer, he's volunteered to draw the thumbnail, which is kind of him because we all see how that went last time.
Yeah, it was great.
I had to draw the thumbnail.
No, I mean his thumbnails have been pretty definitive thus far.
Yeah, I think many have contrasted between the two of us. He puts more actual effort and detail into it, whereas I don't care. I don't have incentive to make it better. Amen.
Drawing is impossible.
Yeah, drawing sucks. I hate drawing.
Nobody actually knows how to draw.
Oh, did you know that Roblox.com has been releasing these like really grotesque and like elongated avatars, and they've named them Arthros?
Let me look. I haven't been on Roblox.
You need to look
I'll
at
look.
this.
Let me look.
Anyone who isn't aware, it's been out for a couple of days already, but here I already have a link to like the heads of one of them.
On the
Okay, I'll put it in the description.
Do I have to sign up? I don't want to log in.
Okay, well you can just look at the picture. That's one of the examples of the heads they've released. So I have whole packages. But
What?
okay,
This
that
is
black
odd.
Yeah, okay, you see like the black line?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a face texture. It took me a while to figure out. But the reason that there's that line there is because it's not like I don't know how they like put the face decal on, but however they did it, it's like that, and I don't know why.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We have our thumbnail.
That's dope.
Oh, hold on. I'm being.
Wait, is he dead? Is Bubby dead now in canon? Oh my god. You see his gravestone, his tombstone right there. Am I gonna have to come up with a reason for his death? Hello? I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. I don't know the rest. I'm sorry. I don't know. She's just gone. Sorry, guys. It's just you and me for an intimate evening. And I'm already becoming afraid. Afraid, well, alone. Because this is what it's like. There's no sign of her. She's gone. And now it's just me running the podcast. It's now a Tyler solo podcast. So,
All right, I'm sorry. I was summoned. I've returned though.
Okay.
I'm sorry
You
for
good?
leaving you in utter silence for I don't know even how long. But
You good?
The mailman rang down.
I managed to fill up time.
That's
space.
good. The mailman came over and knocked on my door and handed me some mail. And one of the letters was about Valparaiso University and how they are giving me $25,000 per year.
Hell yeah! I wish I could get $25,000 per year job from Valparaiso.
Yeah, for a
to
total
go. I mean,
for a total of $100,000. So
my prospects are non-existent, dog.
you'll pay off those student loans eventually, man.
Me?
Yes, you.
What do you mean? You don't? I'm not even probably gonna go to college. I'll probably be stuck. I don't know.
You probably go to like Ivy Tech, a USB, Indiana State.
Not if I'm past that ACT.
Oh, yeah. That's why you gotta do good on it. He's taking his ACT tomorrow, everyone.
That's
bring him,
right.
wish him luck.
Gotta get up at 8 a.m. I was looking forward to sleeping in. Oh well. I guess some things are more important than sleeping in.
Yeah. Alright. Now I'm reacting to the nice thumbnail that Bubby is.
Yeah, it seems that he's dead now. Is he? I mean, is that canon?
You're a goblin, apparently.
I am a goblin. Look at my goblin-esque like appearance. But look, is Bubby dead?
Yeah.
Do I have to? Is that canon now?
He's actually dead.
But is he never gonna be on the podcast again? Because that'll make me quite depressed, actually.
Like he might. I don't know how he's died. He's still drawing, but.
Well, I mean, in the world of universe, he's dead. He might as well have. No, he's not. Not that he might as well be dead. He's, we should probably wait till he comes back so we'll record the podcast. But okay.
Well, if he wants to join in, he may. He's obviously online, and maybe if his ear cancer gets better,
yeah,
then he'll pop in. We don't know. We really don't
turns
know.
Out the director for our play is reported to be cancer free.
That's good.
He had cancer.
Oh, he doesn't? That's great.
He doesn't.
That's a good thing.
Yay!
Because that stuff can go away sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, here comes my dog. Hello, Christine. Do you mind, ma'am? Ma'am, I'm very busy right now. Ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. Thank you. Just came in here, sniffed at something for 5-10 seconds, and walked off.
Goodbye.
See you later. All right. What's
We
our
learned so much
timestamp?
from you.
20 minutes. Hot dog.
The Patty Winters show this morning was about a new sport called
We're
dwarf
over
tossing.
this. How come you can read it, but I can't?
What do you mean?
Like when I would read it, you would like leave the call.
No, because it's just that. It's just the like when he's
You
describing his apartment. I just
wanted
can't
me
do
to
it.
read it.
I can't even read that. I can't even read that on my own.
I can.
It's too. I mean, it's
I
like it's at
imagine there's like
least.
imagine the person who had to like do an audiobook recording of that and had
Yeah.
to read all that.
The audiobook recording's pretty dope, honestly.
You've heard it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We're listening to multiple public domain audiobook readings of Frankenstein. There's this
That was the
one
first
woman.
science fiction novel.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it
kinda.
is.
Kinda. But most of the people are alright. There's been a couple guys who've been really good. And then there's this one lady who we had to sit through for like 3 chapters who kept stuttering and going back on her words. It was really annoying.
But then, how did she get it? How did she get to be like audio? How did it get to be in the recording? Right?
Because
Don't they
it's
have to do
all
multiple takes of it?
volunteer. It's
Oh,
all
okay.
volunteer, and they'll take anyone.
Oh,
I'm like, you can at the very least. What I did when I like read a story for like a theater thing and I like made a video for it. What I did, if I stuttered, I went back. I deleted I deleted that part of the recording and then went back on so people wouldn't have to hear me stuttering. So she could at the very least have done that. But no. I had to sit through that and it literally irked me to no end. Plus she said
hearing the stutter?
LibriVox. I believe the website is named like LibriVox or LibriVox. But she was like library something and it's like it's annoying. The lady was annoying. First world problems, everyone. I love being white.
Did you say I love being white?
It's just, associated with, we all know what I'm speaking of.
We're all white. Everybody listening to this podcast probably. I don't know why I'm making broad statements about race here.
You can't assume that.
I think that my deep subconscious bigotry is coming to slowly coming to the surface. I don't think I'll be able to present myself as like a open-minded person much more.
No, not everyone in the world is Caucasian. No, you can't assume that.
Well, they always ask me if I'm on the the job or the applications. They ask me if I'm Hispanic or white Hispanic.
Yeah.
So that probably is a good enough diversion from this topic, right? Let's talk about washing machine.
I already did.
The washing machine is pretty. Did you meet your quota today?
Yes, I met by one quota today, and you have not.
I have not. No,
but I made. If you could gather babies and then like shout at them and like over like a megaphone.
Yeah.
But he'd have to prepare it days in advance. I'm pretty sure he did it at least. Then they.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do it a single time every day.
So all you need to do is gather the babies, and then do that.
And say gather the baby.
Being. The mailman wanted to congratulate me.
Why? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because you got yeah.
I think that implies he reads my mail, which
that's okay.
I would say is illegal, but I don't think it is in this town. They probably want to check for propaganda and
I mean, I think it is. I think it's. Wait, no. I think it is illegal. I think it is I think it is illegal to check other people's mail, but I'm not
in the
sold
real
on
world,
that.
yes, but is it illegal in our world?
I think so. Wait, you mean in this fantasy universe we're in?
Yeah, in our fantasy setting.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a terrible offense. One of the worst.
Should report the mailman then.
Yeah, report him.
I don't
You
want
like
to
him? He's
report him.
charming. He's charming. Okay, we'll change the rule. We can bend the rules then.
I'm still waiting for my peacock feathers to come in. I think that's.
Did you actually order them?
No, I haven't actually.
I think you should. I think you should order them. I think.
It's gonna be weird. Like, yeah, and peacock feathers for.
Just do it. Just get your own money. Get some money together. Throw a couple.
I have money together. Okay, when I go shopping tomorrow, if I see any peacock feathers,
well, you won't because they don't sell peacock unless you go into like I don't know one of those like Yankee Candle kind of stores. Not yet. Maybe Hobby Lobby.
They would sell them at Hobby Lobby. They would.
Go into like one of those stores where they sell, pipes and marijuana paraphernalia and just.
Okay, I'll go to Spencer's.
Yeah, do you go to Spencer's?
I'm scared to go in Spencer's on my own.
Why? I went there.
In there. I'll go on the Hot Topic.
Well, I mean, I went into Spencer, but I didn't know what Spencer's really was about, and I went to the back, and I was really like just flabbergasted.
Shocked. Yeah.
But they were playing a Nine Inch Nails song over the loudspeaker.
And
still to this day, I don't know what song it was, but I swear it was Trent Reznor's voice. But I have no idea what song was playing.
Me too. Yeah, you just kind of ignore what's going on in the back.
But I pretended like I knew to the person who was with me, who was my dad.
Oh.
My dad was with me, and I was like, I know what song this is. This came out in 1989. I don't know if it did or
not. Nice. Yeah. I probably won't get one there, so I probably.
Yeah, I don't really know what they sell besides like
They probably have it at like Sleeping Tiger Imports, which is a store I've also. Yeah, you always look from outside and it's a bunch of like tapestries and like blankets of Three Wolf Moon on it. And beads. And weird statues. I was gonna vaguely imagine that my house is gonna be filled with weird statues. I kinda wanna do that now. Just get like these random like those like fairy statues or like skeletons on motorcycles. I'll just fill my house with them.
Wait, get what on a motorcycle?
Skeletons.
Oh, get a skeleton on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
That's that's stylish.
Conversation pieces, but I'll fill my house with them and everyone will go, what in Christ's name? I'll go, what? You should know better from me. This is implying people would enter my house. I don't think they would.
Why do you think people would enter your house? I
don't think they would want to enter my house.
Why wouldn't they?
Because it's me.
What?
I'm living in there, and they'll be like, "No, I don't want to go in your house." This is implying if I get a house.
Oh, you mean your own house? Okay, not the house that you're currently.
No, not the house I'm currently in. I can't really.
But you can't decorate it. You don't think your parents would want to have? I mean, it's Halloween.
They would not. They would not stand for it. That's
my parents would. My parents are.
Yeah, well, mine aren't. Hopefully, I'm listening. So.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah. Do you think? I mean, so when you go to college, right, and you get your college dorm, you got to deck it out with
that's what I'll.
So you want to put skeletons on motorcycles and skateboards with like sunglasses and like, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Just like make it a look at her bones.
Out and then I'll have a room to my own.
Exactly. He'll just move out, or she will probably.
So for the college that for my number one college,
they have no skeletons. They have a really
it's cheaper. It's like a lot more expensive to like actually get
a skeleton. It's more expensive to get a skeleton, but they do have a built-in skeleton program.
He's already drawn.
I'm not funny. Well, maybe I should be more confident in myself. Maybe if I'm more confident in myself and say that yes, I am funny, it'll be more apparent that I am like.
Okay, but
Even if the things I'm saying are total garbage, like it's just like, well, he says it with such confidence, and they might be wrong, but they'll still say it.
yeah. Okay, but in other news, Bobby's just come out with episode 6 of the thumbnail.
Oh wait, did he draw a new one? Did he draw a new thumbnail where he's not dead?
Where no, he's not there. It looks like you're still there. He's giving you a hat.
Oh, this is I can't even look at. Oh, okay. This is like a storyboard.
Apparently, you're because that's you on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the caption is Pinky's recluse, and then there's like a house.
Yeah. Then you're the recluse, but I'm like stalking you. I'm like looking into your.
Are you coming to my house?
I think I'm coming to your house in this.
All right.
Oh my god! I'm sniffling again. I'm gonna turn this into another ASMR.
I won't link it because that's going to be for episode 6. People can look at that when episode 6 rolls around next week, or sooner if I feel like this episode's bad enough, which I don't so far.
It's pretty dope. This is the best episode of the podcast so far.
It's still episode 2. Permanently the best one, because second is the best.
But I don't know, because episode 2 is where I make my Brett Kavanaugh joke, and I feel like that really brings it down.
Oh, I'm being summoned once more.
She's always got these fucking obligations. Pinky's such a stupid bitch. She knows that I'm conniving behind her, secretly pulling all the strings of this narrative. It's mine, all of it. Let the chips fall where they may. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. And as soon as I take over, the podcast goes black. Can't even fill up the blank space. But, well. I haven't been on board with this. I'm only staying on this podcast because, like, I feel obligated to. It's not like I love being on it or that I like to write for the wiki, because I've written everything on, and nobody reads it because it's for an incredibly esoteric and obscure podcast on the internet. But still, it's all there. Every bit of content that I've thought up so far, including Gummy Bar, the umlaut is important, and that Comic Sans, all of it. This will all eventually be like a story of Homestuckian proportions. I'm holding on to that ambition. It's going to be meta. I'm not as good a writer as Ain't You Hussy, but still, I don't think I'll be able to pull all these threads together to make it as satisfying and like cathartic as Homestuck was to read.
Are you implying this podcast is going to be Homestuck? I only got the
You can hear
that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The neighbors.
Oh, I accidentally just connected to. Okay, hold on.
The neighbors.
Okay, we good.
Congratulations. I think the whole neighborhood is going to know, and they're all going to.
I haven't put in a single application yet to anywhere.
You should.
Well, because I haven't taken the ACT yet, so I can't give them any tests.
Well, when you get back, you should.
But I don't get them back until after November 1st, which is when the priority ends. So.
There you go.
What do you mean? There you go. That didn't have any conclusion whatsoever.
I know.
I said I can't give them an application because I don't get my test scores back in time to give them the application in time to get into the school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it.
Ah, chill out for a year.
What's up? What'd you say?
Chill out for a year.
But no, I can go to Purdue North Central. I think they take
There you go.
applications all year long.
Ah, there you go.
Is that actually real though? Is that
I
fact or
think
is that?
yes, it is a thing.
Do you think so?
Michigan Tech does that.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yes, you can.
But I wanted to go to a place with a really big campus because there's people.
Well, that's Purdue for you.
But that's not the main campus. Like the main campus has like so.
Yeah. Yes.
But this one.
It is extremely overwhelming. That's why I said Purdue instead of Purdue Northwest.
This one doesn't have as many people.
Well, Purdue Northwest has like the largest amount of people I can think of, and it's extremely overwhelming. So.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. You say it has like more people than where you're going?
Yes.
Okay.
When I went to visit Purdue, I was just like, yeah, I wasn't feeling it at all.
But you went to the one in Lafayette, like the main place, right?
Yeah, I went to the main one. I didn't go to any of the offshoots. I went to the main campus, and I said no.
I gotta get out of this tin can, bro. I gotta get out. I gotta leave. I gotta abscond the fuck out of here.
Figure it out.
I gotta get out of this house. I gotta get a dorm someplace. I gotta get out of this house.
Just like find roommates. Get in and go to Craigslist and get a roommate.
I'm like, give me the hell out of this tin can, baby. I gotta break out.
Find some.
Unless I'll be losing my mind. Unless I'll absolutely die. Lose my mind.
Find some roommates on Craigslist.
I hope so.
What's a really scary website is Craigslist.
Why? Oh yeah. I don't really use it, but I guess.
Have you never gone on Craigslist?
I've gotten on it before. I mean, I've looked at it. I've never,
yeah,
done
I've never,
anything with it.
Yeah, of course. I just looked at it and I'm like, oh.
I glazed over it at one point. That's not very interesting though.
No. Scary are the people who actually use it. So.
What? What the fuck is my computer? Why is it?
Hello?
Why is it here? I hate my computer. I just want to be alone. I just want to have.
Okay. See you later.
No, don't. I meant no screen. But then again, I do like having a screen. So I'm ambivalent. I have a love-hate relationship with the screen.
Monitor. That's all you gotta do is remove your monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm grateful that. Well, I think by implying that by episode 6, you're the only person in the podcast, I think you have to do episode 6 by yourself.
Okay, that's okay. I'll have to prepare an hour's worth of material.
You don't have to prepare an hour.
I mean, I can't just improvise an hour-long podcast unless I take some kind of drug beforehand that shuts off my brain. That shuts off the brain. That shuts off the inhibitors in my brain, and I just go all out for a full hour and give you the best show of your life.
Please don't take psychoactive drugs before you do a podcast alone.
Why? That's the only. I mean, what else would it be? It'd just be me making sounds into the microphone like I've been doing. Like I'd just be going like
That'll be the ASMR episode that
the
you always
ASMR
wanted.
cast.
You
Yeah, the one I always
always
wanted.
wanted.
I didn't want it though. I don't ASMR. I'm not confident in my abilities at ASMR.
I'm asking Bobby if you're the only person in episode 6.
Well, we should get a new host. Get Biggle, but get somebody. Get one of your friends on.
Well, Wiggles microphone and everyone else actually ignores me every time I say, "Hey, I'm recording." They either don't answer or they do, but they say I cannot. So, okay, I just ask him if you're the only person in episode 6. Because judging from the thumbnail and judging from the title, it looks like you are.
That's okay. I can deal
I
with
don't know
it.
how
It'll
we
be
can
a.
see into the future, but I guess that's another character trait. Not only is he
It'll probably be a really dramatic turning point for the episode, to be honest. I mean, for the
yeah,
series, like me doing a podcast alone, I'm sure it'll be the most just gut wrenchingly like riveting episode of the podcast today, because I'd have to come up with a reason for your absence, and it'd be like, wow, we're finally making progress in this narrative.
well, we're making progress here, which means we can make progress in the narrative. Well, I think this is edited by him because
But that's okay.
yeah, that's fine.
You should do a podcast by yourself.
Well, no, unless it's prophesized, someone else draws a thumbnail for it.
Okay.
Because I only draw thumbnails based on how many people are in it.
True.
So that's why Bobby wasn't in the last one, but I'm not in this one. So that's why I'm thinking that only you are present.
That's
Of course,
okay.
we're both
I'm okay
present
with
in
that.
this one, and he's obviously dead. So there's that. What's going on over there? You alright over there?
It's a good song. I kept listening to this today on like kind of.
What is it?
It's by Aphex Twin.
Oh, we're doing so many things that are copyright. That's probably copyright.
I doubt it. We good. We not
We're going to
gonna
get
get
an
in
actual
trouble.
copyright strike.
We not gonna get no copyright strike.
Music is like the biggest.
But this guy, I don't think this guy's gonna do it. I think he'll be cool with us.
You say that.
I didn't know there was a music video for this.
This is going to be the last episode before Halloween.
I'm not doing anything for Halloween. What are you?
I'm going over to a friend's house.
Oh.
I believe, as far as I know. And also I'm dressing up for school.
Oh wait, they're letting you do things for school?
Yeah, but I have to pay $1 because dictatorship.
We have to pay $2 to wear jeans to school on Fridays.
Dictatorship.
Yeah, dictatorship.
We can only do that on very certain days at my Catholic school, so.
You go to a Catholic? Oh wait, you went to a Catholic school.
I went to one for 5 years. Through my elementary schooling, mostly. I went to a Catholic school. And then
all the cool people went to a Catholic school.
In 8th grade, what?
That's where they raised lots of really weird people.
Yeah.
Like Marilyn Manson and Jimmy Urine, as well as my brother, went to a Catholic school.
And now me.
Yep.
Look how I turned out.
I don't have much interesting insight regarding Catholic schools, though, as you can probably tell from my last comment.
Yeah. That's alright. I've received an answer. Oh.
Received an answer from whom?
Now the family-friendly Halloween special. Oh, we have to make one for Halloween.
We have to make a Halloween special?
Yeah. I don't even know who's in this.
Who's in? Oh wait, is he drawing? Is he
Who?
drawing stuff? Does
Yeah.
it look like sperm cells?
Yeah.
And that looks like me with the sunglasses right there. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to put this up on screen so people can tell what we're talking about.
I'll just link it in the description, and
No,
then
just
when we're talking about it, they can go in and look at it.
ah. Wait, who's
You see
Michael?
Michael?
Who's Michael? Is he gonna be on our podcast?
Who is Mike? Also, who is episode 6? The three amigos, right there. You see.
I hope Michael
Three.
Combs wants to be on our podcast, and by extension, wants to be with me and Pete, my buddy. Am I right?
I don't think we're getting much.
Michael, come on our podcast.
No one is wind blowing for 40 minutes. Oh, okay. So now I
Yeah,
have to loop wind
it'll
blowing
just be a
for 40
it'll
minutes.
just be a 40-minute long.
Alright, that's okay. That's gonna be episode 6. But I'll do that. I'll do that not on a weekend. I won't make that an actual episode.
We'll stand in the field.
I'm not gonna
We'll stand in the middle of.
Jip people out of commentary for a weekend.
We're gonna stand in the middle of a beautiful winding prairie. When it's dawn and the wind is blowing the whatever grass.
Are there winding prairies in this area?
Winding prairies. extending out into the horizon. That's where we'll be.
There aren't any winding prairies in this area.
There's some in Michigan. There's some in near Carlisle.
I got.
There's some.
Where?
I used to live on one. You near one?
I guess.
You guess. No, you
know.
Get some fucking conviction behind your convictions. Don't say I guess. You sound stupid.
Because I am stupid.
You sound stupid. But there's some in Michigan. Michigan's hilly.
I got.
But it's also far.
Yeah, it is. I don't guess. That I know. They have really good vineyards in Michigan.
Yeah.
In southern Michigan.
Yeah.
I went to a winery once, and they had nice food. Oh, here. Hello.
Is this a dog?
Yeah. I've been bored of making thumbnails.
Where did that even come from? Why did I just emit a? I don't know. It just sort of came out. I hope you'll understand these things.
I don't. Sorry.
Make sure we're recording. I don't want this to be lost. This is too good a This is too good an episode. Make sure we're recording. Thank you.
Time.
Arigato.
Yes. Alright, the Halloween special. I guess we have to make a Halloween special now. I don't know if we could. I don't think any of us will be able to actually record it on Halloween.
Yeah, I doubt. Well,
so
I'll be at home.
I won't. So we'll record it earlier, and then I'll just make it earlier, and then release it on Halloween.
But that would make us fucking frauds. Do you understand?
People do that all the time.
We have to be authentic about this. We have to record on Halloween.
I can't record on Halloween
in a spook house, in a place where there are big
because I have musical rehearsal, and then I go straight to my friend's neighborhood, and then I probably won't
record it with us. Record it all together. We'll record it together. We'll all be friends. It'll be a big happy time. We'll all join together in a circle and dance and do Ring Around the Roses.
I can't actually record it until
in a fit of gaiety and friendship and love.
I am at my house, and I won't.
Ask your friend if she's got that technology. If she's got any technology to any means of recording a podcast.
I don't think she does. I really don't.
Do you see you have a microphone? Is she into?
She does. I'm sure she has the same sound with me, but I don't think she has like Audacity.
Use it like a cassette tape. I'll give you a cassette tape. We record it on a tape deck.
That is so convoluted. No, we're recording the Halloween special beforehand.
I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 soundtrack on cassette. It's just sitting on my windowsill.
I love it.
It's my brother's. I found it in storage. It's just sitting here. It's TMNT. It's the soundtrack. I don't know what's on the soundtrack. I think there's probably. What's on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 soundtrack?
I don't know.
I gotta figure that out.
I never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I gotta figure out this right now.
Alright.
Teenage Mutant. You can do something else, by the way, while we do this. You don't have to wait for me
Okay.
to figure out this caper.
Well, I don't have anything else to do. I've just been like pressing down on a hairbrush. I've been doing things with my hands. I've been messing with a hairbrush and messing with like a head massager.
You might get burned.
I'm not gonna get burned. How am I gonna get burned from these things? They're not hot.
Look, on
They're cold.
Wikipedia, they don't even have a single subsection for the soundtrack. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Well, yes, they do. Okay.
They sounded so angry.
Okay, I thought it was Vanilla. I thought Vanilla Ice was on it, and yes, it is. Okay.
Thank
Vanilla Ice
God.
is
Is
on.
this for like? This is for a movie, correct?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I've never seen the movies. I've never seen anything having to relate to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm surprised. They're so ubiquitous.
I know they're so ubiquitous. I just never was into them because they're marketed to masculine personalities, and I am a casual feminine, so therefore I did not see attraction in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Awful. Disgraceful.
I know.
Fuck yourself.
My sincerest
Teenage
apology.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, you don't know anything about
I'm attracted to
Ninja
feminine
Turtles.
things because I'm
You
a
basically
feminine
basic.
thing.
Am I right?
What? What?
No, I'm only kidding.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I mean, you tell me you weren't. I mean, SpongeBob SquarePants is pretty masculine. I mean, it's an all-male cast. Am I?
Sandy?
Yeah, she's she's female,
Pearl?
but yeah, but she's not really anyone.
Mrs.
I mean, who fucking cares about Sandy or Pearl? Am I right?
People
It's all
care
about
about
SpongeBob
Sandy,
and Patrick and
kinda.
Squidward. It's all about the main three.
So
Also,
Mrs.
Fairly Odd Parents. Well, I guess yeah.
Wanda.
I mean, his lines were delivered. Timmy Turner's lines were delivered by.
They don't stop. They don't stop. They keep coming.
Who does? Your parents?
Yeah.
Lock your door. Tell them I'm recording a podcast right now, Mom.
You can't just do
Put
that.
your foot down. Put your foot down.
Okay.
You're like, I will not stand for this tomfoolery any longer. I have to record this podcast, or else.
I don't care.
Indeed, I don't really care either.
I do.
This podcast matters to me more than you know.
I think it does. I've been thinking about that.
Thinking about what?
How much it means?
You thinking about how much this podcast means to me?
Yeah. I've actually
Well-
been legitimately thinking about that. I'm like, oh, it brings him, a lot of more enjoyment to his life. And I was like, well, I'm glad I do it.
You said it brings longevity to my life.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It lengthens your lifespan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like
We're not writing any. Well, I guess you're writing in the key. I was like, we're not writing a script or anything. But now I have to like.
This is what I'll be remembered for after I die, folks. Just this podcast. Now I finally have a legacy, baby. That's why this podcast. I'm gonna be just like a beacon of hope to all aspiring podcasters in the generation to come. I hope I can be like that dude. I hope I can be like him. No, I'll go back out. That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry.
I can't help it. They just yell across the house. This podcast is going to be lost to the sands of time.
No, it's not. No. Hell no. No, don't say that.
Oh.
Don't say that. Don't fucking say. Do not fucking say that.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. You can say this is you have free speech on this podcast. You have carte blanche on this podcast. Say whatever you want on this podcast.
Leave. I can't say curse until they go out, which they are. They are going out.
Haha! Wait, leaving the house?
Yeah.
Woo!
I know. You can come over now. Drive over right now.
I have a learner's permit now, so I could, but it's dark out, and I don't have insurance either.
Take the car and go.
I mean, I could take my car. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to because I've never really driven before.
Do it. You'll probably die on the highway.
I hope I die on the highway. I'll have died for a cause. I'll have died making a pilgrimage to see my podcast mate, my codpath mate.
Don't. It was a joke.
I'll die wanting to go see my co-host to finally unite with my co-host.
Awful I feel. I could never get over that. I would like have to live with that for the rest of my life.
That I died, but it would be my fault that I died. It'd be my fault that I died. You don't have to be bad.
The world's most dreadful thing.
But you don't have to be sad because it'd be my fault. It'd be like, well, Tyler, dude, you got in a car wreck. That's your fault, you piece of shit. Like, I'd probably like run into somebody because I wouldn't be paying attention. I'd probably just like run right into somebody, like kill somebody.
No.
Because that's how I think. Like, I think if once I start driving, I'm going to be way too into the like music that's playing, and so I'll just like lose all my attention and just like dissociate entirely and just back into people and like drive off the road and maybe even kill somebody.
But we just updated the podcast.
Hell yeah, of course he did.
I guess we'll record that tomorrow, Sunday, or right after.
Oh my god, that looks terrifying.
We'll record it immediately after this.
It looks terrifying, legitimately. I like how the leap that I do you see that? That's perfect form. Do you see the leap I'm doing, like up top?
Yeah. Is that you?
Yeah.
I don't even know who's in it.
I have the sunglasses. The sunglasses are mine.
At the top? Oh! God, it's so, like, convoluted. I don't... Where's me?
You're not in this one. Maybe that's your hand. Well, I don't know.
Well, he said that the three amigos are in this one. And then he said episode 7 was just for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's just a field recording.
Maybe the next time the washing machine is on.
Maybe the next time the washing machine will make an appearance.
I'll just record that.
Yeah, just put your phone in the washing machine.
No, that's horrible.
Or put your microphone in it. Put your microphone in the washing machine and record it.
I can't do that. It won't reach.
It won't. It won't reach. Bummer. Well, can't you pick up your washing machine and take it over and then like plug it into your?
No, that's way too complicated.
Do it for the art. Do it for the art.
I just may.
Thank you.
It might not be 40 minutes, but it'll be as long as it takes for the washing machine to go.
What'd you say?
It might not be 40 minutes long as he's implied, but it'll be as long for record the washing machine going. Which is very important to this podcast. God, the production value on this is literally like some lint.
You say it's literally excellent?
No, some lint.
Some lint?
Some dust bunnies and some lint.
That's overly
fingernail clippings.
You're negative. You have a negative attitude.
Well, am I wrong?
No.
What? Yeah, exactly.
But you gotta have a better attitude. You gotta be like, we got the best production values ever, brah. We got studio level. Really false. There's like Hollywood level shit. We got the washing machine. We got your mom on the podcast.
Oh God. Thanks, I hate it. Says everyone. Didn't I eat all this ice cream? I did. I had ice cream before I started recording.
That's really...
It's really what?
I hate ice cream? Everything. I hate it. I hate you. I hate being on this fucking podcast, and I hate being in this room trapped and this deteriorating in this. I hate being forced to deteriorate in this tin can.
Then don't be here any longer.
No, I want to be here more. I want to stay.
You just said you hated the podcast.
I can't stand being alone. Don't you understand? I'm an emotionally needy child.
So am I.
Yeah.
Sure. Now the dog is here because no one else is here. She seems sad. I don't know why.
That dog depressed.
There she is.
I wonder if I could ever possibly be a worse. I mean,
Be a worse.
I
Probably not.
be a better host. I got to become a better host
Oh,
somehow. I got to start slamming energy drinks
you're
beforehand and be
fine.
just like talking like mile after mile after mile.
No, that makes you worse.
Like I just got to
There's no
be ready to
there's
give you
no
the. I
real
got to be ready to give you.
standards. Well, I
I
think
got to
there
be
might
ready
be
to give you the
standards.
content.
Okay, the content is never going to get any.
The content is yours
My
already,
dog's
baby.
shaking right now, and you can't even either. My dog is filling up the entire recording space.
Oh,
The production value is going to get.
the production value is going up.
Nay.
The production value is going through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
No,
We got
I
such good
don't.
production value, dude. Our voices are so pristine and so like just crystalline. Like you could eat off. I don't know.
Sweet.
Off this podcast.
I think have we hit our? Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We're technically free to leave now.
No, we got okay.
We did advance the narrative. I talked about.
I talk about breaking out. I'm running away from Baby Cata. He's not going to impose totalitarian, authoritarian quotas on me any longer because I'm breaking out.
So, best of luck to you. There's not
I'm
much
breaking
hope
out.
for you. Best of luck to you.
I'm gonna be to Mississippi by morning. Nobody
It's a
will
long ways away.
by morn.
By more.
You'll see neither head nor tail.
I do wish you the best of luck on your travels. Are you going by land or by
Okay,
air?
is Bubby actually sick? Does Bubby actually have like a terrible sickness?
He said he has ear cancer, so yes,
But
that's a horrible.
he just says my cancer. Hopefully my cancer will be gone. But I'm wondering if he's actually like has some kind of awful affliction right now.
Maybe. Well, I assume that he does because he's talking about his cancer.
But he
Which is
doesn't actually
probably,
have cancer.
which is
I don't think.
probably brought on by his horrible
Okay.
amalgamations that he
I
goes
was,
through.
I was about to
Unfortunately,
say ear
you
cancer
have to
doesn't
listen to his
exist. But
screeching next episode.
I don't. I'm okay with him screaming. I don't know what's your problem with his screaming.
It's kind of annoying.
Okay, ear cancer. Okay, squamous cell carcinoma, also known as epidermoid carcinoma, comprise a number of different types of cancer that
In
result
the
from
ear.
squamous cells. These cells form the surface of the skin and lining of hollow organs in the body and line the
Ugh.
respiratory and digestive tract.
Ugh. That's probably what he has.
Despite sharing the name, okay, I think you can't. This is how you contract ear cancer.
Well, maybe he will improve his medical condition.
I hope so. We gotta get him
I
back on the
hope so too. I really don't want him to screech every time he comes. I don't even know this way. We don't really have like a backstory for him.
For him, yeah, he just we don't have backstories for any of the characters. We need to
Yeah, we
work
don't
on
have
that.
backstory for any of us.
Like, what did they do before? What did they do before they entered the camera lens of this podcast? Like, what did they? Where did we spend our lives? What did we do? What did we do in our childhoods?
We were as we were, and the podcast happened, and then we were forcibly thrown into these positions. We don't need any context from the past. It is what it is.
I suppose.
There you go. That's our backstory.
It's beautiful.
We are still the exact same people, except we are now here, and so is the rest of humanity. We talked about the human condition in English today, and it reminded me of
But I mean, like, it reminded you of what?
this podcast.
What about this podcast has to do with the human condition? This
The human
podcast
condition
that
has
has
to
to do
do
with
with like everything. It has to do with like the problems of being human,
indeed, that's
and
true.
that's like
But I mean,
everything to do with
this podcast is about like Crazy Frog and like
yeah, that's problems of being human. We have to deal with crazy frog.
you have to meet your quota.
We have to
The
write about
quota is
things.
actually a complex, intricate metaphor for the dangers that you must face and the expectations of society. I'm very intelligent. I'm very smart.
Yes, congratulations.
And I've weaved a beautiful narrative with the quota of making 105,000 babies cry.
And our in-class assignment to do with it was that first we had to write a problem with humanity. I wrote about how there's like about social constructs and how you have to act a certain way. You're going to be seen as like a deviant, and you're going to get shot down by the Detroit police. and then we swapped them all, and then we had to like the one we got. We had to relate to Frankenstein, and the one that I got was everything is expensive, but they spelled expensive like EXPENSIVE. Like they added an extra S in there. They didn't need to, and I was like, okay, Victor is quite rich, and the monster can't pay for anything. I would relate this to like expense as maybe like mental expense or physical expense, but instead, because I didn't feel like it, instead I wrote, I assume this person is talking monetary value, so I'm going to relate it to solely, and I just wrote what I didn't feel like going the extra mile today.
So did the student write out this prompt?
Yeah, the student wrote out everything is expensive.
I mean, that is one part of the human. That is part of the human. Everything costs
that is
too
an
much.
issue of humanity. Everything is expensive.
That's true.
Which is an utter lie. Things that are not expensive, like air. Air is not expensive. You can just breathe. It is it's a thing you do naturally. It is free and it is within your, hopefully contained within like the natural confines of your body. If you were born without the ability to breathe, I am horribly sorry. That it is expensive for you to do that, but like 99% of people.
Actually, in my English class, we were talking about the meaning of happiness now. Like that's what I shifted to.
That's fun.
So it relates.
There you go. Are you reading Frankenstein?
No, we're not reading Frankenstein.
What are you reading?
Nothing.
Oh, have you read anything?
No, we've only read articles, essays, and we watched The Princess Bride.
I don't like The Princess Bride. I don't know why everyone likes it.
Why do you just like that movie? I just don't like the line. I just don't like the part where the guy says, "Life is everything." Anybody
because you relate to it? Is that why?
No, not because I relate to it. It's like life is pain. Anyone who says anything different is selling something.
Oh.
I don't like that line. Everything else is good because it's cowardice.
Okay.
But what don't you like about Princess Bride?
It's like it's been like forced upon me, and it's just like a movie that I've been turned off from. I just never I never saw the appeal of it. It's like I don't care. So yeah. Alright. Went a little bit overboard today. That's okay.
What'd you say?
So we went a little bored today because.
Did you stop recording?
No, I have not.
Keep recording.
Okay. What else do you have to say?
I'm sorry I cut you off when you were talking about the human condition. I think we should.
That's fine.
Discuss this at length.
I already did. Complain about my classmates' idiotic prompt about how everything is expensive when I just gave an example of something that's actually just air.
Air.
Unless you're in the world of the Lord, where you do have to pay for air.
Oh.
Or unless you're in the world of urine, where you have to pay to use a toilet.
Yeah, indeed. That's part of the plot. And if you don't do it, they throw you off a building.
That's the whole plot.
That's the plot. They throw you off a building if you don't. They kill a lot of the characters die.
Nice. None of the characters in our music.
None of the characters do.
No, one of them
Bug.
gets shamed, and then he has to sell baked goods because he got an erection.
Is that really part of the play?
Yes, there's a whole fortunate erection. However, we cannot use it in our school musical.
Oh,
so they kindly provided an alternative called My Unfortunate Distraction.
terrible.
But everyone knows he's talking about his penis.
Okay.
But the lyrics of the original song are about directly his penis, and it's very nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great. These are like, I don't know, kids in like 4th grade, so it's really weird.
I concur. Well, it's not weird. I don't think it's weird.
There's also this one part in my song where I'm, primping on my daughter. There's this one part where she like busts out her chest and she says, "I burst like a comet," which we just kind of ignore that part now because it's weird that an 8-year-old is talking about her boobs.
I mean, it's
puberty is becoming
adapt.
Yeah, puberty is becoming much earlier for girls.
It is? Oh yeah, I actually heard that.
It
I can't
is.
remember.
It actually is.
I heard that in some class.
Which isn't the best thing.
No, I agree completely. I agree completely.
Best thing. So, but I don't think you would have come that early for.
Well, I think it does come as early as 8 years old now.
You talked about pigtails earlier. Pigtails.
You and I, or you did it with somebody else?
You did. We talked about pigtails vaguely before.
I think they look cute. I think people should wear that. I think people in general should endorse pigtails more as not just like for young girls.
I don't think I'm going to be rocking pigtails tomorrow or anything. Or
why not?
Because I don't like putting my hair. I like having my hair down. I don't like having it up. It's uncomfortable. Like, you know how many times I had to like re-put in my hair tie today because I got uncomfortable with it.
I never.
But I had to have it up because I didn't wash my hair because I fell asleep too early. Issues. It's not that I'm disgusting, it's that I fell asleep too early. You're really even supposed to like wash your hair like every day anyway.
Yeah, who cares? I don't
like every 3 days. I absolutely can't. I have to do it every day or it gets kind of gross, but mostly after 2 days.
You don't need to shower every day. That's a myth.
Yeah, you don't.
It's like what I do today. I sat in a chair.
Because, well, funny, so...
Except like if you don't shower for a while, like your head excretes oils, and so you just
you gotta
like when you go to lay down, it just feels really just soupy and moist, and it's like you're laying on.
Please take showers.
Well, it's just for you. It's just for yourself, though. It's just for yourself. So like when you go to lay down, you won't be.
If your hair is greasy, please take a shower.
So like when you go to lay down, it just feels like you're laying a soupy, moist, just pit of just hell, just like you're in
really
hell.
Gross.
It's hell on earth.
Stop.
But have you been there before?
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've been to the tent though. It's disgusting.
And sometimes, like when I scratch my head, like if I haven't showered for a while, like it'll just feel more like I'm just like getting all the oils like underneath my fingernails.
It's really disgusting.
Like I'm just getting all that like what is it?
I get it. Thank you. Okay, maybe.
That's why I'm terming it.
God.
Smegma.
Okay, I think this is where I'm gonna call it because you're just dragging this out. Let's see. Do you have anything of substance to say?
No.
Okay.